princess.
She meant the Grand Princess.
Grand princess.
All right. First things first. Ashley, good goal. Hope you're doing well in school. Austin, hope you're doing well in school. Liam, I hope you got a stamp today. I want to see those stamps when I get home.
Yeah, we were told somebody's not behaving in class. I hope that's not you.
Anyway, so we're back in the Vista Lounge where they're, hi Trisha, where the food is out there.
Tonight it
Um,
was bacon wrapped scallops
yeah.
and shrimp salad
Howdy, Jules.
and steak
Hi,
tartare.
Christina. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Asti. So tonight we're going to walk the length of Promenade Deck 7. Now, if Janet will just get a little closer, what's that say?
Food sounds delicious.
Barbara Schuster.
It was good.
Yeah, I had three. Anyway, um, so man, I lost track. So we're going to walk the length of Deck 7, Promenade Deck 7. It's the deck that also goes outside all the way around the ship. Might be a little too cold out there to walk. Michael, hi, duck collecting port monkeys. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really look too hard for them, but, sometimes they're just there. And sometimes people hand them to us.
Yes.
And we've been hiding them too. So, and nobody's ever posted anything about the ones we hid. Not on the last cruise, not on the last several cruises, not on this cruise. Look at that thing drifting down.
I know, I see that. It's got a mind of its own.
Yeah. But we're going to walk all the way to the theater, maybe walk in the theater if it's open. The show's at 7:30. We'll be off by then and having dinner. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Um, when we get all the way forward, we're all the way in the back of the ship right now. In fact, those windows, oh, those windows right there are on the back of the ship. And you can walk by them on the outside. When we get to the back, or the front of the ship, we're going to try to cut through the theater, and then we're going to have to backtrack a little to show you the other side of Deck 7. But
Ready?
are you ready?
I am.
Any questions? Okay. Let's see if I can stand up holding this. Let's take a quick spin around the food again. This place had twice as many people in it half an hour ago. But steak tartare, anybody? Bacon wrapped shrimp. Now I guess that's all going to go in the trash unless people get up and eat it. Cheese, bread pretzels. This is the window I was trying to point out. So you can walk on that deck out there, and this is the back of the ship, and that's our wake. Oh, by the way, we're off the coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We're actually near the top of it. There they are.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Let's walk down this way. So this is a pretty big lounge, although I think on the other ships it's even bigger. Does that make sense? We did get an invitation to the captain's cocktail party. Oh, we got somebody else's invitation delivered to our room. So Janet went down and switched them off the room steward's cart. But So that's not for a few days, though. We have one more sea day, and then we'll be in Juneau. Juneau, and we're doing a whale watching tour. So you can see the glistening outside that door, right? So remember, our cabin is right up there. This is the aft stairs, aft elevators. I'm not going to go for a ride. Let's step out here for just a moment. Thought that was the cruise director, but it's not. So no sliding glass doors here yet. Watch your step. Watch your hair.
Oh, it's fine.
So you can go all the way down, and there's a set of stairs. You go up the stairs and all the way around the front, and on the other side of the ship, there's a set of stairs going down. Juneau real soon. How is reserve dining? Um, it's weird. I don't know why I said it's weird. It's good because you don't ever have to wait. You just go up to the podium and walk in. You know, they never make you wait, or at least we've only been there twice, 3 times, but they've never made us wait. And it's empty inside. They've got, you know, 5 times as many tables as they're using. I don't know if it gets crowded at some other time of the day, but and then they have like a couple different dishes that are exclusive to reserve dining, and I'm counting on that tonight because the stuff on the menu I don't want.
Talk louder.
I have a microphone. Did somebody say talk louder?
No.
Oh, can you hear us? I just showed you the Grand Princess.
It's very loud back here.
But I think the microphones will take care of that. I don't know. We are going to walk through the smoking area. I forgot the smoking area is over here. There's another one up on deck 15. But one more look. Oh, those are the windows I just showed you from the inside. And one person out here smoking. Look for the northern lights tonight. Hearing fine. Yeah, they said they're not going to be as good tonight, but Janet actually woke me up last night and said, "Do you want to go up and look at the northern lights?" And I guess I said no or something. And then I got up later and somebody said there's a system on board, and I don't know who arranged it, but the look, the new sliding glass door is already broken. But
We haven't found it
where
yet.
they're going to call people's rooms, cabins,
If
if they see the
lights
northern
are-
lights, you know, the bridge, whatever. So we're going to arrange that. I just don't know who exactly to arrange it with. Guest services. So this is ocean front, and this is where you can get little gizmos to hold your medallion.
And it says they're all made from 100% ocean recycled plastic.
Does that mean recycled plastic they find in the ocean? So how does these plastic shiny ones or metal shiny ones come from plastic? I guess the plastic ones could. Ollie, what'd you say? You can go to guest services and be put on the Northern Lights. Well, there you
There's
go.
our answer. Thank you, Holly.
I have a
Big shout out to Holly and Craig, longtime followers.
subscribers.
They're on the ship with us. Also,
Coasters?
Armando. We didn't find out where you came from, but he's a big cowboy fan.
Let's
Renee
go
and
over
Henry
here.
from Chino Hills. Lan and
Keep
Lee,
going.
where are they from?
Who? I don't know.
And Lan and Leon. Nice meeting you today.
Down there, oh, is engineering,
That's right.
right? We took a tour of it a few months ago. They didn't let me record. I do have photos. So the photo department, did you get rid of all the GoPro stuff?
That is all gone.
Huh?
I have binoculars only and some electronics, speakers.
In case you forgot.
Chargers. Yeah, just in case adapter. Just in case.
Huh. Every ship sells GoPro, and now they don't. So as we wheel around here, we're going to come to Sabatini's, and that's the menu. It's $55 plus gratuity a person. And if those people weren't standing there, I would walk in a little bit. I mean, I don't want to disturb people's dinner. Hey, who's that? Janet's duck hunting. Okay,
Didn't find any,
I'm
but
going
I
to
found
walk
Teresa
in.
and Mike from Phoenix.
Oh, it smells so good in here.
It does.
We've eaten in here a few times, not on this cruise, but Sabatini's in general. And it's delicious, but they give you way too much food. And I mean way too much. So we mentioned before they're doing this iris photo thing now. Like we saw it first on Royal Care, MSC. We saw it on MSC.
Yes.
So 2 people, 2 irises, $100. And
It
with
says each, but it's not each. That's
yeah,
for 2 irises.
with a 16 by 20 and a digital file, it's $115. So I think we're going to do it. You put your chin right there on that, and they get real close to your eyeball and take a picture of it. I mean, that's what I think. So this is the Wheelhouse Bar. And nothing works in here. I'll bet the wheel turns though. Let's ship in a bottle, if bottles are square. I don't want to necessarily record people drinking, but we do have 3 globes. 3 globes. In case one isn't enough. And they have a menu.
Slow down.
I'm looking for prices. Oh, there they are. Huh. And I think this is the Salty Dog Gastropub on certain days, but not today, or not right now anyway. And they have live music in here. I wonder if maybe occasionally they have karaoke in here. Um,
Sometimes they have the meet and greet stuff in here.
yeah, we came into a meet and greet in here once on a cruise, but they do have a bar.
I'm not doing Christmas.
So we're heading forward again. Heading forward. And they are really advertising this iris photography. Janet's looking for a duck in the bathroom.
And she didn't find one.
But she didn't find one. So we're going to cut through the Explorer's Lounge, which is up here on the left. And apparently, maybe sometime tonight, they're having Voice of the Ocean auditions. But right now, they're not doing anything in here. And it's another bar, of course. I don't think they remodeled anything in here during the dry dock.
But this is where we play trivia.
Although these chairs look strangely new, these dark ones.
But this
Just
part doesn't look.
oh,
Not new.
but reupholstered maybe? I don't
Maybe.
know. So when we played trivia at 1 o'clock today, somebody left that there
And it's still there.
and it's still there. Or there's another one in its place.
5
But they have
hours
a
later.
stage, a dance floor, but the stage can pull out, right? Of course, if you do marriage match show, you sit up on there. And we're getting ready for trivia here.
Somebody left all their answer sheets.
This is a nice comfy place to sit, but you can't really see the screen. Anyway, that's the Explorer's Lounge. Hey, Richard, you just walked by us here in Wheelhouse. Enjoy your evening. Should have said hi. We missed the photos on display. We thought it was a waste when people didn't buy them. It was. You know what? This is years ago, and it was on NCL. I asked, if I don't buy these photos, what do you do with them? And the person working there said we reuse them. Now, I don't know if you know anything about photography and printing a picture, but how do you reuse that? You can't strip that off, and it would be cost prohibitive. But that's what he said. We reuse them. And then they sold us like 200 pictures at a discount because I said, well, it's too much. How much for all of them? And they gave us
$50 or
yeah.
something like that.
But hi, Richard. I'll tell you what they have done as soon as I get to it. Here's another way out. Let me see what's going on in here. Nope. Not going to show. They remodeled the bathrooms, but there's somebody in there. So this is the midship elevators, and this is maybe the only Princess ship where you can only go up to deck 7. Well, you can go to deck 7.5, and then there's doors, and it's crew only. So no midship up. You can go down. There's people sitting on the stairs down there. People are complaining, passengers, about the lines at the dining rooms, which makes me even happier that we got reserved. That's what I'm going to call it, reserved. We got reserved. No decks in there. Let's walk through this jewelry store. Somebody's down there singing live. They have Pandora. Hi. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Look, they have these. In a display. Backpacks.
Sunglasses.
Oh. They sell sunglasses too. Tax free, new on board, Gucci.
Aren't these yours? No.
Maui Jim. Well, let's circle
Slow
around
down.
this way.
Don't
We're-
do this. Don't do the turning.
We're still going to have to backtrack. But we're over on the port side now, right? Okay, guest services is right down there. Essence. So on the Caribbean Princess, since you mentioned the photos, they've actually taken the things that open up, the folding panels. they're gone from there, and it's all computerized. And it looks really nice. We just went where the photos and the iris pictures were. It's completely different on the Caribbean Princess, and I guess that's where this ship's headed. But they still have the panels up on the walls. But they put on the Caribbean Princess, they put chairs there, so there's more places to sit. Hey, the same charms. Let's take a smell in here.
Hey,
I guess it's mostly makeup, and well, there's the perfume. Hey, I think they sell this in another store here, or they used to. What led me to say that, though, not only did you say you used to like to see the pictures, and I did too, but no more. Hi, is that on the Caribbean Princess? This is not called Essence, and that's not called Meridian Bay. I don't think anymore. They've changed the names.
enough one for these.
Don't quote me on that, but they have changed the names. And he's ready to take your picture.
With the Northern Lights. No, we're going to wake up at 1 o'clock and go see them.
Exit. Which way, though? Right? Is it exit that way or exit this way? So this is the Future Cruise sales. Future Cruise office.
And sometimes they have some offers that.
Go ask them if they have a list. I think he's in there talking to somebody. And then this is the Crown Grill.
He's with somebody.
And I would walk in there, but there's a lot of people in the doorway. Crown Grill, $55 plus a gratuity, 18%. It's automatic. They add it whether you want it or not. I mean, I guess you could tell them no. And any additional main course for $20. So if you want, you know, prime rib and, well, hey, where are the steaks? Well, other mains. This is weird. North to Alaska.
There's chops.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There's a ribeye. So if you want a ribeye and a Kansas City strip, you got to pay an extra $20 on top of the 55, and another 18%, I imagine. Let's see if we can get in here now, just briefly.
All those people came back out.
So that's Crown Grill, and that's where they make the food. That's where they grill, right there. I see somebody's having lobster. Smells like lobster too. Hi.
Hello.
All right. So this is something that's changed a little bit. It used to say tea leaves and library somewhere here. Wait. But now it says shore excursions for that desk over there.
There's the wake show if you want
So
to.
here's the wake show things. Well, I won't talk about that. So it has a lot of checkers,
A
backgammon,
few other games.
has puzzles people are working on. You come work on it, you give up. You walk away, somebody else comes and works on it. And then it has some books, like Herr Lehmann, Verment met Christian. Somebody told us they were all in foreign language. Hatten hun Forsvan. That looks like anatomy. Anatomy. So, and then another future cruise desk. See that? But they do still have the tea. So But I think this has all been remodeled here, or mostly. I'd have to check the video. You know, the ship tour I made a year ago. Well, 6 months ago. Anyway, what did Janet find? Oh, nothing. So shore excursion desk, of course, you can book a shore excursion on the app on your phone or iPad. So you don't need to come here. Although I guess if you have a complaint or a question, you should come here. They have hours. We have booked no shore excursions through this
Yeah,
yet.
the White Pass and the Yukon route.
So this is showing us the train route that the White Pass and Yukon route takes. We did that a year or so ago. Rained the whole time.
But we only made it to here.
Yeah, we did the
Did
loop
the loop
around,
there.
just crossed the border into Canada and came back out. Today, or in a couple days, we're renting a car in Skagway, and we're going to drive up to Whitehorse, is my hope. So I guess that's 110 miles. We rented it through Turo, Turo. So it's a guy's private vehicle that he rents out, I guess. And it's the exact same car we drive, a 2016 Subaru Outback. So funny, huh? So Skagway. So they really advertise this White Pass. Watch our video. I mean, the video's okay, even though it rained all day. Bring a towel. Bring a small towel. Go up to the fitness center. If you're going on that thing, go up to the fitness center, grab one of those towels, and take with you on the train, because the windows steam up constantly and you can wipe them off.
And that towel will be soaked by the time you get off.
Yeah, we had several people use our towel. So that's a tip for you. I mean, you could use your shirt or your handkerchief or whatever, but a towel. I'm gonna go this way because that guy's coming up. This is the Princess Theater, and it's a nice theater. It's very steep, so the heads are not hardly in your way at all.
It's cold in
They
here,
do
though.
play music really loud in between, and Janet says it's cold in here. So this would be down on deck 6, right here, or right down there, and that's the stage, right? Let's walk right up to the stage. In fact, let's walk up on the stage. There, I'm the star of the show. Okay.
Should have walked across.
Nah, but the show is not for an hour. So that's how early people get here, right? It's 6:30 now, the show's at 7:30. There's nothing before. The next show's at 9:30 after it. If you enter from deck 6, I'll probably show you this tomorrow. You will have to walk upstairs. If you enter from deck 7, you have to walk upstairs. Maybe. There is an option, and we'll come to that. But the chairs, some of them unfortunately slope down. Oh, I meant to show you this. So when you're sitting
Slow
in
down.
them, you slide out slowly over time. Hey, they turn the music off. Those are our favorite chairs, right in there. They're up high. They don't have this bar, and they're great. It's a great view. Of course, if you like the front row, remember you're going to get picked to help out. So don't sit there unless you're willing to help out, right? I don't know where the reserve section is in here for the Princess Premier packages. You know, they get a section. It's normally that section right there, but I've been on other cruises where it's the middle. So
But they only use the reserve section for when there's a production show.
yeah, only for a production show. So like I said, there's stairs. We came up them when we went in, right there. But there's also this ramp, which you could ramp down. So if you want to avoid the stairs, use the ramp, but then you're at the very top of the theater.
But that's where they have the handicap seating
Yeah, they
and
have
spaces
also
for
installed these
wheelchairs.
things now. So I guess if you don't like the ramp, you can use that or the one on the other side. So Crown Grill is in there. And the outside. So there's the stairs I was talking about. You go up the stairs and around the front, and you can be the king of the world. And then it's the same thing on the other side. So you can indeed walk all the way around the ship, all the way around the ship. It's a little windy out here today. Of course, the ship's
Not
moving.
too bad.
No, not bad, but we're not going to go up in front, right?
Right.
Photos. One time a consolation prize was a photo of a couple from... That I didn't know. They gave you photos of other people that were left behind. I wonder if anyone's got a picture of us, like on their mantle or on their wall or in their bathroom. And they don't know us. You know what I mean? Because they were given a consolation prize. Okay, see, that's one of the new sliding glass doors. And it should operate automatically. Hey, another dog. That's the second dog I've seen on this cruise. So Vancouver Island off in the distance, but I can't see it. So that's a new thing from Dry Dock. This is the show tonight. Last night was a magician. I think we'd seen him before. I don't remember this guy's name, but you know, maybe we've seen him before. Now, remember I said we're going to backtrack and we're going to end. So we're going to go back to, oh, by the way, that was the forward stairs and elevators back by the theater. So I guess they don't call it Tea and Leaves, or Tea Leaves and Library, because I don't see it written any. Oh, nope, it says Future Cruise and Loyalty now. So 6 months ago when I made a video, it was still the Tea Leaves, or Tea and Leaves and Library, something like that. It was a funny name, and it was unique to Princess. There were no other ships that had that same name thing. And of course, this is Crooners. And when they're not playing and singing down there, somebody's going to play and sing right there. Right? And it's here tonight. I mean, we've been on ships where it was standing room only. And this is not a big crooner. So here's the midship elevators. These are glass elevators, but they're only 3 decks high, and then you're in the dark, right? So I'm not sure why they made them glass, other than people like a glass elevator, right? Better than a glass ceiling. Anyway, I think we'll close right here. So from the Grand Princess off the coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada,
I'm Janet,
And I'm Gareth.
and we'll see you in the next port. Bye, Jules. Bye, Ashley.
That's Julie. Now that's Jules. Wait. Oh, I guess it was Jules. It didn't have that red thing though. Anyway, Austin, do well in school. Ashley,
Fair winds.
keep doing well in school. And Liam, stamp, a hand stamp.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Maintain, try to get it.
Listen to your teachers.
Bye, Michael. Thank you. Bye bye. See my finger there? It's getting ready to push the stop button. Okay.